continue with lesson number 3, element, compound and mixture. It is part 2, video number 18 of class 8th chemistry. Mixture. Elements and compounds are pure substances, but rarely are they found in pure state. In nature, they are generally mixed with other element and compound or both. For example, air contains elements like nitrogen, oxygen, noble gases, especially argon, and compound like carbon dioxide and water. And natural water, it contains dissolved air. That's why aquatic animals able to breathe. Some salt like chloride, sulfate, hydrogen carbonate and many more, and metals like magnesium and calcium dissolve in it. Similarly, seawater, it contains so many dissolved substances that is unfit for industries, agriculture or domestic purpose. So these substances are impure and are called mixture. The different pure substances which is a mixture is made up of are called components of mixture. These components can be separated by physical means. See definition, a mixture is a substance which can be split into two or more pure substances by a physical means such as filtration, sublimation and distillation. Some examples of mixtures are air, natural water, foodstuff, medicine, alloys, industrial material and all minerals. As we know, air contains nitrogen, oxygen, noble gases, carbon dioxide, moisture, and we can separate the component of air by physical means. Natural water, it is a mixture of dissolved air and some salt which can be separated by physical means. Foodstuff like rice, wheat, pulses, vegetable, fruit, milk, butter, etc. all are mixture. They contain the substance starch, protein, vitamin, salt, sugar, water in different proportion. Medicine are the mixture containing some active ingredient in minute quantity, generally in milligram, mixed with some other substances. The purpose of adding some other substances is to lessen the hardness of chemical activity of an active ingredient. Alloy, very common example of the mixture. It has been found that metals when alloyed with other metal or non-metal, generally most useful and original metals we get. For example, stainless steel. Contain iron, nickel and chromium. Similarly, brass containing copper and zinc, bronze containing copper and tin, more useful than copper. Also, gold is generally mixed with the silver and copper, the alloy is together. Industrial material like cement and glass are mixture of silicates of metal. Cement is a mixture of calcium silicate, aluminium silicate and glass. That of sodium silicate, potassium silicate and lead silicate. And all minerals are mixture. So these chemical names you have to learn which we use to prepare cement. Then characteristics of mixture, that component of mixture may be present in any proportion. For example, If we want to dissolve sugar in water, we can put 1, we can put 2, we can put 3 spoon of sugar inside it. Proportion is not fixed for preparing sugar solution. Similarly, air, gaseous mixture contain more carbon dioxide in cities. Second characteristics of mixture, the component of a mixture coexist without chemically reacting with one another. For example, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, noble gases and moisture, as they are and do not react among themselves to form new substances. Similarly, water does not react with soil in mud or with sugar in a sweet milk. Third property, the components of a mixture retain their property. So the constituent elements of compound do not retain their property, but component of mixture do. For example, hydrogen, oxygen do not show their property in water. Fourth, the components of a mixture can be separated by simple physical means. By simple physical means like filtration, sublimation, distillation and other method of separation. Types of mixture. Mixture are usually classified on the basis of state of their component. A mixture containing two solid is called solid mixture. A mixture containing two liquid are called liquid mixture. A mixture containing two gases are called gaseous mixture. Besides, we can have solid liquid, solid gas and gas liquid mixture too. Mixture can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. A mixture which has the same composition and properties throughout is said to be homogeneous. A mixture which has different composition and properties in different parts of it is called heterogeneous. One can see separately or distinguish between the different component of heterogeneous mixture but not of homogeneous mixture. These two pictures they have given, this one is heterogeneous mixture and this one is homogeneous mixture. Fizzy drinks contain carbon dioxide, water and a sweetener in the same proportion. Throughout is a homogeneous mixture, but an oil water mixture is heterogeneous mixture. Table 3.2, type of mixture with example they have given. So you have to learn this full table. Now separating the component of a mixture. Method of separation. How we can separate component from the given mixture. Methods are sieving, magnetic separation, sedimentation and decantation, filtration, dissolution followed by evaporation or crystallization, distillation, fractional distillation using a separating funnel, sublimation, chromatography. These are the method of separation. In sieving method, that is based on the difference in the particle size of the component and the mixture is stirred or shaken or mashed. In a sieve, and the particles smaller than the holes mash passed through and the large remain on the mesh. Fine sieves are used in the kitchen to separate bran from flour and bigger ones in construction site to separate stone from the sand. Magnetic separation. This method is used to separate a magnetic substance from non-magnetic substance. Magnetic separation, in which the mixture is placed on a conveyor belt moving round magnetic wheel. While falling from the belt, the mixture gets separated to two heaps. The outer heaps consist of non-magnetic material and the inner heap of magnetic component. In this way, we will separate magnetic and non-magnetic material from each other. Sedimentation and decantation. These are methods used for the purification of water. Means solid, liquid mixture we can separate by sedimentation and decantation. Sedimentation is a method in which we will keep sand and water mixture on a table undisturbed for 10 or 20 minutes. The solid particles like sand, it will settle down and upper side clear water will obtain. That clear water we will separate carefully in another beaker. This method is known as decantation. When solid material settle down after 10 or 20 minutes without disturbance, then we call this method as sedimentation. Whether settle down is called sediment and the process is known as sedimentation. Liquid above the sediment is called supernatant liquid. This method we cannot use to separate immiscible liquid from one another. Filtration. In filtration process, we want to separate liquid from an insoluble solid. Filtration is a better method than decantation. We know about the filter paper. We will make a cone of filter paper and fit it in a funnel, and the funnel will set with the apparatus. Solid ignorant mixture is allowed to stand for some time. The supernatant liquid is poured along the glass rod into the funnel. The liquid passes through the solid, collect on filter paper. The clear liquid thus obtained is called filtrate. In this way we can separate sand or from water by filtration method. Dissolution followed by evaporation or crystallization. This method is used for a solid mixture of which one component is soluble in a chosen solvent but other is not. For example, a mixture containing salt or sugar and sand, chalk or sawdust. Sulfur, which is soluble in carbon disulfide, and iron filling insoluble in carbon disulfide. From this method we get purer solid from the given mixture. Now crystallization. We know about blue vitriol, copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate. First we will prepare concentrated solution of copper 2 sulfate in a beaker. Dissolve it as much as possible in solvent to dissolve it. Heat the mixture occasionally to dissolve more and more salt and evaporate the solution. A crust is observed at the surface. Stop heating and allow the solution to cool. Beautiful blue color crystal of copper sulfate pentahydrate will appear slowly, which will grow in size with time. Similarly, sulfur can be separated from iron filling by stirring the mixture with the carbon disulfide. Sulfur comes out with solvent, iron is filtered out, and the filtrate gives sulfur on evaporation or crystallization. So underline this one. Distillation. Distillation, we can separate solid, liquid, homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. In this we will set apparatus as given here. In this we will take a distillation flask in which we will put the mixture, and that distillation flask is joined with leaping condenser in which they are cooled by the water circulating in the outer jacket, and the pure liquid is collected in a receiver. Solid soluble like salt or insoluble like sand and chalk remain in the distillation flask, and in the receiver we will get pure water. Fractional distillation. This method is used to separate liquids which differ in their boiling point by 20 degrees Celsius or more. The liquid mixture is boiled in the distillation flask fitted with the fractional column and a Liebig condenser. The mixed vapor enters the fractional column when the vapor of higher boiling or less volatile liquid condense and trickle back into the distillation flask. The vapor of the lower boiling point, more volatile liquid, however, pass into the Liebig condenser where they condense and the liquid is collected in the receiver. The temperature of the boiling mixture remain constant till the lower boiling point liquid distill completely. The temperature again rises till the higher boiling liquid starts distilling. The receiver is quickly changed to collect the higher boiling liquid. The liquid obtained by boiling a mixture at different temperature are called fraction, and the method of fractional distillation is also known as fractionation. By this method, we can separate benzene from toluene. The boiling point of benzene is 80 degrees Celsius and toluene is 110 degrees Celsius. Ethyl alcohol from water. The boiling point of ethyl alcohol is 78 degrees Celsius and boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Similarly, we can separate petrol, diesel and kerosene from the crude oil by using fractional distillation method. Now, using a separating funnel. By this method, we can separate an oil, benzene, toluene or ether from water. Separating funnel is used to separate two immiscible liquid because one liquid float over the surface of other liquid. Sublimation, we know what is sublimation. The method in which a solid directly convert in form of gas without changing in form of liquid. So sublimation is a method we can separate the substance which can sublime like ammonium chloride, camphor, naphthalene, iodine. Here they have given the example of iodine and common salt. Iodine can undergo the sublime. When we heat it, iodine convert in form of gas directly. In chromatography, we generally use cellulose, silica or alumina as an adsorbent. Cellulose is conveniently used in form of blotting paper, filter paper, generally Whitman 41 or specially made chromatographic paper. We have observed the blotting papers soak a liquid that separates fast over the paper. That spreads fast over the paper. Liquid move even against gravity upward or vertically placed blotting paper. A long strip of chromatographical paper or a good quality filter paper is cut out. A drop of solution of mixture, maybe ink or green sketch pen, is placed about 1 centimeter from one end of the strip and dried. A very small amount of solvent is taken in a jar. The paper strip is suspended in the jar such that the end near which a mixture is placed just touch the solvent, and we will not disturb this setup. After some time, we will observe that the green ink spot has moved up and strip are separated into two colors, blue and yellow. It means green color is made up of blue and yellow color. Similarly, This happens why? Because the different dyes or pigment, that is different coloring substance, are held adsorbed by the adsorbent with the different forces, some by strong, some by weak. The one that is held less strongly is driven faster by the solvent than that held more strongly by the adsorbent. As a result, different pigment move with different speed over the adsorbent surface under the influence of solvent, and so they get separated. Now, underline the definition of chromatogram. Array of colors on the chromatographic paper is called chromatogram. So these array of colors is called chromatogram. Smaller stripes of different colors are now cut out from the main strip, and the coloring matter can be obtained from each strip by dissolving it out of solvent and evaporating the solvent. In chromatography, the adsorbent part is called stationary phase, and the thing that move, that is the solvent and the solution, are collectively known as mobile phase. Different type of chromatographic technique have been developed and named on the basis of the type of phases. Column chromatography is the commonly used technique in which stationary phase is a column of the adsorbent. That is, the adsorbent is packed in a vertical placed white tube. Other well-known types are gas liquid chromatography, GLC, and high proficiency liquid chromatography, HPLC. This table is a summary of method of separation you have to learn. Now some example they have given. Sand water mixture. How we can separate sand water mixture? By sedimentation, distillation, and by filtration. A salt solution by distillation, then by evaporation. Salt sand mixture. Filtration, first of all we will dissolve this mixture in water, then we will use filtration method, sand will get separated, then we use evaporation, we get salt. Sugar chalk mixture, again we will dissolve this mixture in water, sugar will dissolve. By filtration we will separate chalk, and by evaporation we will separate sugar. Iron filling sawdust mixture, by using magnetic separation technique to separate iron filling from sawdust. Iron filling from sulfur mixture, it can be separated by two methods. First, magnetic separation, and secondly we can of sulfur in carbon disulfide. Then we will recover sulfur from solution by evaporation or crystallization. Carbon sulfur mixture, we know that sulfur is soluble in carbon disulfide but carbon is not. So we can use dissolution followed by evaporation method. Water oil mixture, we use separating funnel to separate water oil mixture. Toluene benzene toluene mixture, we can separate this mixture by fractional distillation method because both have different boiling point. Benzene boiling point is 80 degrees Celsius and toluene boiling point is 110 degrees Celsius. An ink mixture, we can separate the different colorful pigment by paper chromatography. A salt sand sulfur mixture, we know sulfur dissolve in carbon disulfide and salt dissolve in water. First we will take this mixture salt sand sulfur and dissolve it in carbon disulfide. Sulfur get dissolved in it. Then we will filter it. After filtration we get the residue salt and sand. Then we will dissolve that one in the water. Salt get dissolved inside it and sand remain inside it. Then by sedimentation sand can be separated from the salt solution, and after evaporation we will get salt. Carbon sulfur niter, it is gunpowder. So gunpowder is an explosive containing carbon, sulfur and potassium nitrate. Only sulfur is soluble in carbon disulfide and only nitrate in water. Nitre in water. So the sulfur and nitre can be dissolved out successively in carbon disulfide and water and recovered from the solution by evaporating the solvent or by crystallization, and final dissolution carbon will be left as a residue. So alternative nitre can be dissolved out first and then the sulfur. Difference between mixture and compound, you have to learn all this. Mixture is impure substance, compound is pure. Mixture components can be present in any proportion. Compound constituents must be present in fixed proportion. See these two words, difference is there. In case of mixture, components; in case of compound, constituents. Third point, the components show their individual property. In compound, the constituents do not show the individual properties. Fourth, component can be separated by physical means. In case of compound, the constituents cannot be separated by physical means. Book exercises. Which of the following is an element? Hydrogen, salt, water, glucose. Correct answer is hydrogen. Ammonium chloride, second, can be separated from sand by decantation, fractional distillation, sublimation, chromatography. Correct answer is sublimation. Third, common salt can be separated from sand by distillation, fractional distillation, using water as solvent, using a separating funnel. Correct answer is using water as a solvent. For separating the components of which of the following mixture can be separating funnel be used? Water, sodium chloride, chalk and water, alcohol and water, oil and water. So D part is the correct answer, oil plus water. The dyes of an ink are best separated by filtration, using a separating funnel, fractional distillation, chromatography. Correct answer is chromatography. Match up sulfur and element. Sugar, a compound. Mud, heterogeneous mixture. Alloy, homogeneous mixture. 3, 4, 1, 2. Phillips, a dash can be split into simpler substance by a physical means like filtration, sublimation and distillation. Mixture. Second, the constituents of a compound are present in dash proportion by mass, a definite. Third, a fizzy drink is a dash mixture, homogeneous. Fourth, two dash liquids may be separated by using a separating funnel. Immiscible. Immiscible means two liquids which are not dissolved in each other. True, false. An element contains more than one type of atoms. False. Only one. A compound contains only one type of atoms. False. More than one. Third, air is a mixture of elements and compounds. True. An alloy is a homogeneous mixture. It is also true. Fifth, common salt is manufactured by evaporating seawater. Short answer question. What is an element? Page number 31. Points to remember. First point is the answer of first short answer question. What is a compound? Page number 31. Points to remember. Second point. It is the answer of second short answer question. Third, what is a mixture? Page number 22. On page number 22, pink box they have given, it is third answer of short answer question. This pink box. Fourth, does a compound contain only one type of atoms? Answer is no. Fifth, which of the following mixtures are homogeneous and which are heterogeneous? Carbon and sulfur heterogeneous, brass homogeneous mixture, salt and water homogeneous, water and carbon tetrachloride heterogeneous, sand and salt heterogeneous, water and oil heterogeneous. Sixth, can the constituent elements of a compound be in any proportion of atoms and mass? No. Answer is no. Question number 7. Can you dissolve out sulfur from iron 2 sulfide using carbon disulfide? Yes. 8th, name a method to separate the pigments of an ink. Chromatography. 9th, what are the following called? The apparatus in which the vapors are cooled during distillation. Condenser. B part, the phenomenon in which a substance gets vaporized without melting. Sublimation. C part, a substance that adsorbs other substance. Adsorbent. An array of colors obtained in chromatography, that is known as chromatogram. How would you separate benzene boiling point 80 degrees Celsius from toluene methyl benzene boiling point 110 degrees Celsius with which it is miscible? Fractional distillation. State the difference between elements and compounds. See the page number 31. These two points of point to remember. You will write answer of first question of long answers. Second, give 3 points of difference between mixture and a compound. See page number 31. Table 3.4. It is answer second of long answer question, mixture and compound. Third, describe the separation of salt and sand. See page number 26. On page number 26, see second paragraph. It is answer number 3 of long answer question. Stir a salt sand mixture in water up to salt is left behind. On page number 26, second paragraph. Describe fractional distillation. See page number 27. Fractional distillation. It is fourth long answer. We can separate liquid which differ in their boiling points by 20 degrees Celsius or more. And from this paragraph, from here, then this one, the liquid mixture full up to receiver. Clear? From the liquid it will start and end at collected in the receiver. It is fourth long answer. Fifth, how would you separate the dyes of an ink? See page number 29. See page number 29 it is, and in first column last paragraph. From a long strip up to blue and yellow. In own wording you have to write. From this paragraph read it and then in own wording you have to write the answer. It is fifth long answer question. Sixth, describe two methods to separate iron filling and sulfur powder from a mixture of the two. See page number 30. Sixth example, an iron filling, sulfur mixture, magnetic separation. Second point, dissolution of sulfur in carbon disulfide followed by the recovery of the sulfur from the solution, evaporation or crystallization. Solution by evaporation or crystallization. It is sixth long answer question. A mixture contains carbon, sulfur and nitre. How would you separate them? See page number 31. Seventh answer, long answer question it is. 12th point, you will write from gunpowder to up to as the residue. Clear? So revise this full chapter. Thank you.